Yeah, let's get that Awoken lead divinity kill. Who do I want to go with? We've played quite a bit of the Sentient recently. Let's go with Wildenton instead. Just want to get that Awoken clear on divinity. So let's depart. Winegrass, Molded Ensnare. We have both clans exiled. Telos with armor, Fel with armor, Seraph with armor, with buff and debuff clans. And Last Divinity with armor. Winegrass, Molded Ensnare. Yeah, sure. What is in here? Spike Steel damage. That could still be useful. Even though we didn't go with a Spike champion and don't have any Spike cards yet. Check strips, again. Pretty reasonable card. Card? I mean artifact. Let's go with check strips. Think I want to go with Strangler. Let's take the money and head on out. Mark of Innovation, sure we have check strips. Shouldn't be a problem in the slightest. Let's avoid these guys and let them die to check strips while we use Wildenton on the bottom floor. You can take the hit. We have a lot of freeform. Is this the best use? Wait, did I just ignore a collector for no reason? No. I completely forgot that that collector existed. So that's what happened there. We don't do that here. We don't ignore collectors. Because, I mean, it's pretty easy to kill. Just have to take one Ember Drain. Yeah, I figured we wouldn't be quite strong enough for the boss, but we are pretty close. We can probably reform into the kill quite easily from here. Like that. Winegrass, Presto, Dedo, Sting. I will take a Resto Dedo. Easy Molten Encasement. Now all we need is some damage on Wildenton. And maybe... well, a few other things still. Why is this the run where I have to see Steel Singer? I am really bad at rejuvenating this. I would like to use it. But how? I only have one healing spell. It's 3 cost for capacity, which is not an issue. We can have them on a floor by their own. The issue is that we don't have rejuvenate. For both of them, by the way. I guess this one's essence could at least be useful, but the capacity increase makes me worry. Endless encasement. This is still such a powerful technique for the remnant. I'll buy these spell upgrades. They are useful. Spikes? Sure, we have healing now. We have to be on the top floor though. Let your rage cool down a bit. Oh yeah, most of these will just die to check strips. Not all of them though. Is this gonna be enough? 2 turns of stealth? We will kill these other units pretty easily, and the stealth will give us time to let the... I guess we should do some damage on the bottom floor as well. It's only 20. It also removes a unit with spikes. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't be quite enough. That is actually very far off. 88. That leaves you with over 100 health. Is this just a loss? Like, I don't see a way to fix this. Is there a way to fix this? Guess we can try taking no damage on Wildenton. No idea if that's even possible. Doesn't seem possible. Well, I guess it is. I still think this setup is best. So the only difference now is that Wildenton is higher health. I guess that's a meaningful difference, but still. Feel like we might just not have enough power. This is the best we can do. We'll still take 45 damage to the pyre. Yep. Looks like Awoken is just not my lucky clan right now. Let's try this again. One more run with an Awoken champion. Let's go back to good old Sentient and see how it goes. I want to get that divine victory with Awoken as my main clan. I'm still missing that one for the card frame. Hidden Passage and Snare Sharpened. Good old Awoken Hellhorned. Talos with Armor, Arcus with Rally and Incant, and Seraph with Cleanse. Sharpen and Snare. Seraph with Cleanse has me slightly worried with this clan combination. Do we go with Cheetor's Hand or do we go with Wing Clippings? I want to go with Wing Clippings, honestly. There is Explosive. There is also Cultivating. There are a few good cultivating targets, for sure, in these clans. But I think we want to make our restores more useful. I think Explosive is weaker in TLD than it was in before the expansion, before the update, the DLC, whatever you want to call it. Do we stack regen or do we go with some spikes? I think we go with some spikes, so that we can actually kill all of these. You still kill trained stewards. Put one in the back here. Embot Rain though. That helps, I guess. Sure though. Actually, no, we want the extra time. Let's heal up. $50 health, 3 hits to the pyre. Fine. Oh dear. Wildwood Sap is a huge help. Molding Imp and Fledgling Imp. Gonna go with Fledgling here. Although Molding is also tempting. Kinda want the unit. Let's see what's in here. Quick. That could be good. Horned Warrior. Or Steelworker. I'm gonna go with a Horned Warrior. They already come with multi-strike, that's quite nice. Their health is pretty low. Guess we fixed that. Large stone is not what I want on them. We can hold out for a later upgrade. It's either gonna be next ring or it's gonna be just before Arcus. Ugh. Do we perhaps want to upgrade a Train Steward here? It might be possible that's necessary. Just buy 2 small upgrades on the Train Steward, giving it, well, could have gone with the Large Stone, but the Large Stone is much more expensive. So yeah, I think that's fine. With the armor, I might be pretty happy that I did that. We have to be on the top floor, right? Rage 5, 25 per hit. We don't have any healing. I kinda wanna delay you, but actually I don't really wanna delay you. I will delay you instead. Set these guys up, imp in front. The rage will fade before we really get to fight with the boss. But that is not the purpose in this circumstance. Mostly we are using it so that we have a way to deal with these waves. You die, you hit for 6, leaving this guy at 49. Yeah, that's the only way to get all the kills there. That gets us most of the kills. Let's think. Can we get one more? Nope, but we can reduce the damage we take by doing that. Also, this one wants to go as well, and I really would like a... Maybe I should have dealt with the Conduit Redirector instead of the Disciple Protector here. Because the spikes are an issue. We still could. We might not have to. There we go. Sharpen, Glimmer, Pyrogrow. Glimmer seems useful here. We don't have backline clearing yet except for the Sharpens. Pyrogrow is also not bad, with the Sharpens being pretty high cost. We don't have great access to extra draw yet. I'll go with the Glimmer for now. Do I want a second Fletchling Imp? Kind of. Horned Warrior again. Multi-strike 1 and Fragile. Alpha Friend though? Alpha Friend on the Horned Warrior seems like such a bad way to scale him. It could be good enough, but let's take a look at the unit essences that we would like. If Alpha Friend weren't increasing the capacity, I would gladly take it. I feel like these essences all suck. So we should just go with the fragile one, but no. No, we can't support that. That will just kill the Horned Warrior from time to time. Alpha Friend is some scaling. I think we can find better than that. We have hidden passages. We can overstack stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have gone with the imp in that case. This is a tough decision. What is up next? Right, the Merchant of Steel I could go for. Or a Hellhound banner. Probably have to go to the Merchant of Magic and Hellhound banner at this stage. I'll take the Alpha Friend. But I'm not happy about it. There is Freeze. Gorge? Volatile Gorge? Mark of an Exile isn't bad. Cleansing Water isn't terrible either. Oh, we go Gorge. Does that mean we take Demon Friend? Just as a beefy unit. It seems so bad. Maybe that's the essence we throw on the Horned Warrior later. And then we get scaling from spells instead. It's gonna be a bit difficult to find enough scaling from spells. Branded Warrior is gonna be somewhat hard to use. But it could be quite effective. So many units. Cost reduction needs to go on the Hidden Passage. There is no way around that. I feel like the Permafrost belongs on the Wildwood Zap, but maybe we just don't take it instead. I guess we should probably take it. Put it on a restore. It's basically card draw in some cases. Oh yeah, let's get the Eternal Stone on the Wildwood Zap. That is very nice. Kinda wanna be able to play the upgraded Glimmer now. And I don't think we Search Stone anything. Let's see what the Caverns give us. Iceberg? Oh, we could go Frozen Nostalgia. Except we don't have... it's only healing. Maybe we get the manual. History of the World. What if it hits the bottom floor? Would that be fine? Probably would be fine. Yeah, I don't often pick manual. But I think it might be correct here. We are pretty weak right now. But after the energy relic pick from this fight, I think we are actually quite strong suddenly. This is pretty much a perfect hand. I hate the Ember Drain. But other than that, really nice draw. $9.20. Yeah. The one thing I want dead dies. Well, you're gonna have a hard time getting Slay triggers, but I guess you will sometimes do so. Oh, you are painful. That softens the blow quite a bit. And that mends the damage. I like that none of these guys are shard enhanced. They could otherwise be problematic. I can play this restore next turn against these guys, where we don't lose slate triggers from it. Right now, 37 health. Yeah, we could only kill one of them with the restore. 17 health. I think we're okay. Kinda wanna keep the regen up. Yeah. The slays are less important. We're not getting slays from these guys. Guess now is the time to play it. You only have 9 attack. Embedded range, sure, we can take it. Guess we just keep the regen as it is. And we win. Can we save our sentient? We can. Nice. I like being able to not lose any units in situations like this when I can. Unleash, cycle, and adaptive mutation. Is it cycle? Or is it adaptive? I don't think it's unleash. Adaptive can become quite strong with rage. And we have some sources of that. We also have a chance that it doesn't consume. I think it's still cycle though. Okay, here are some more options. If we slap on an Alpha Fiend on the Horned Warrior, what does that leave our Branded Warrior to do? They could go on a Shattered Shell. If we make that quick, that would actually be quite good. Combine the Slate trigger on one unit. And I think we go for the free relic. Look at the unit here. Queen's Tail. If we steal the Wimp stuff, that will be quite nice. 5-7 capacity. We have 1 capacity left to juggle imps. Sure. Husk Hermit and Shattered Shell. Our units are somewhat squishy right now, but I don't think that's a huge issue. Not yet, at least. Which combine do we do first? The Alpha Friend? Yeah, I think we do this one first. Sack the Friend. Improve the Warrior. Twinstone? No. That is kind of hard to use with the Volatile Gorge. Let's stay explosive. We want to be as explosive as possible. We don't want Purge Stone, or do we? Do we want Purge Stone? Touchstone could go on that end snare. It is at this point not especially powerful. Mark of Invasion. Still okay with this. We have spikes, we have sweep. There are a variety of ways to take care of that. But the game wants us to be on the bottom floor. Maybe that is fine. We can take some damage. Or we could have a Shattered Shell on the top floor. Keep the Branded Warrior on the bottom. We don't get to the Absolver no matter what we do, because the Shattered Shell has too low. Maybe we just ascend you. You only deal 2 damage per hit. Well, but if these guys go off on you, then you suddenly deal a lot. And you have tons of health. I guess we can't quite do that. We could ascend the Absolver, so it dies quicker. Shattered Shell here is worth 6 pyre health. Here it's worth 8. With the possibility of killing a Collector. It will also kill the Absolver. I think we found our placement. We could also... no, we should put down the Branded Warrior, right? Ah, of course you had to roll a 3. Right there. Fledgling Imp wants to go down. I want the other Fledgling Imp as well, but that's not possible at the moment. I don't really want to keep you here, to be entirely honest. Or any of these. So we just kill this thing, get Ember drained. We take 6 damage to you. That is okay. I'm fine with that. Start regen. We could kill you with a Nymph. This leaves us with another energy. The extra energy matters. You're actually growing decently quickly. Incoming is 19. That removes that problem. Still leaves this problem to remove. Most important thing right now is regen. Ember Drain again. Fine. That's all we need. Focused growth. That is pretty nice. Battering Ram, Pyre Jumper, Impish Scholar. We don't have consume spells. Pyre Jumper is always energy positive. And we have a lot of draw. Yeah, Pyre Jumper it is. Removal and dupe. There are a few cards that I would like to remove. Mostly the Train Stewards. But also the Queen Simplings. I think that's a good opportunity. Value. What do we want to value, Stone? I don't think it's the focus growth. It's not the Wildwood Sap. Is it a restore? Could it really be a restore? I think it is. It's a restore. Intrinsic on Wildwood Sap would be kind of nice, but also not really that necessary. I think we leave the intrinsic for later. Let's sack the Branded Warrior, put that into our Shadow Shell. Get some removals going. The unupgraded Train Stewards can get out of here. Let's see what we get here. Gift of Gratitude, Heaven's Gold, Petty Theft. It's not Petty Theft. Is it Gift of Gratitude? Yeah. We can probably turn that into 160. What's our dupe gonna be? Wildwood Sap? I think so. Aggressive Amulet. That is a bit scary. Yeah, that is actually a lot scary with these guys. It is just death for the sentient right now on the bottom floor. Luckily we don't have to be on the bottom floor. Also, my unit costs really suck. How do we get you to slay anything? Did we just roll a loss? Can we win this at all? Rage on slay. 2 rage. One of them will fade, but you will do 14 instead of 12. If I can't remove this Quill Marksman with exactly Glimmer, or I guess Hidden Passage, I am screwed. Right, I forgot about that relic. This is sweep, so we can't even jump block, but we can cycle of life. That would be tempting, but if I do that, I will lose. Pretty much right now. I guess that's good enough. This wave is a lot less damaging, so we might be able to keep the sentient alive against that. I hate the Ember Drain here because it makes it harder to keep the sentient alive, but that is all we needed here. Let's keep the regen up. This wave is less threatening, far less threatening. I hate that we didn't get to play the Glimmer. Maybe we should have. Horned Warrior will survive the Master of Light. That's enough. We don't need more than that. Horned Warrior is also scaling pretty decently now. A second play will get rid of the Clip Defender, which gives us some more action. Some more access to the Master of Light. I could also play a Fletchling Imp. I should play a Fletchling Imp. We get the refund. We might be able to kill that guy still. Question is, can we afford to kill that guy? We can't do it with Glimmer. I don't think we can even kill him at all. I think we have to send him up. That was helpful. Should also get this going. The boss is actually quite high damage. Yeah, that way you only hit the pyre once. This guy will also deal 5 damage to our pyre, but that is survivable. This unit is now mostly useless at this stage. I guess not entirely. It still matters to some degree. Seven times 8. We can't out-regen that. That is impossible. More health hardly matters either. Regen. 970 health. We are just doomed, right? That self-made harpy is not stoppable. You could say it's unstoppable at this point, and you wouldn't be wrong. At least we're dealing decent spike damage as long as we're alive. We won't be alive for very long. Yeah, I don't see how we survive this self-made harpy. I guess we can try to get enough regen to survive one extra turn against it. 56, so we would need to regen... Oh, just 43 health. $56, and then we regen 15, so we would be at 39. That requires 6 hits from you. 7, 8 hits. So yeah, the breakpoints are pretty much ideal for us. Six, 7, 8. We can gain some damage with the Queen's Imp, Fletchling Imp. Can of course gain some damage with the Rejuvenate trigger as well. Is there a way to get something to work with these imps? There is no way, right? Figured. And that one goes to the Winged. Or rather the Clipped. It feels like the Awoken are really cursed for me right now. Have a hard time getting a win with them.